Aquarius, welcome to Board with Everything, or welcome back. Um, let's get right into your reading. We have the Queen of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Hanging Man. Overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune, and then we have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. I'm looking at this reading, right? And when I saw the Queen of Swords, I was like, okay, this is somebody that's clearly tired of whatever, okay? And you decided to revamp yourself, become healthy, you're wise, you remember, everything that you've gone through, and you really just wised up to many situations. You can read lives a mile away on a person. People walking to you, you can tell what it is, and then we have the Page of Cups. This is a creative person. This is a person that brings messages that are creative, or messages that make you feel good. Um, and then we have the Hanging Man. The Hanging Man is basically seeing something a little differently than how you would see it before, which is also how you become a very wise person after going through a lot of things that you've gone through. You're not a victim, you're a victor, because you see things differently now. When you've gone through what you've gone through, it was nobody's fault but your own, and you're like, no longer am I allowing whatever it is that you were allowing that gave people access to do what they were doing to you. So I'm not saying that everything that happens in your life is your fault, but what I'm saying in this reading is whatever is going on in your life or has been going on in your life, you're looking at things differently now because you don't want those things going on in your life anymore. And that's why the Queen is here. She cuts through the BS. It's done. It's over. She's not taking that anymore. She's not going through that anymore. And then the Page of Cups is like, hey, I'm newly inspired. I'm creative. I do my own thing. I make my own choices. And then we have the Hanging Man looking at things in a different perspective. And the overall message is the Wheel of Fortune. And we know that the wheel is always turning, but at this time, great things are coming to you. The Wheel of Fortune. So whatever that may be in your life, it is a fortune to you. I don't care if it's the Wheel of Fortune, you got a new job. I don't care if it's a whole bunch of money that you have accumulated. Whatever the case may be, it's coming to you. It's the Wheel of Fortune for you. That is what I'm feeling. And then we have the Fool card. That's a new journey. So you have the Wheel of Fortune and you have the Fool card because you've seen things differently. The Hanging Man. You're looking at things different, and that's causing you to start on a new journey. A new journey, the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, you're headed that way. You're cutting. You no longer see stuff the way you used to. The BS is not happening. Exactly. And then under the Queen of Swords, we have the Seven of Rods. And under the Page of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups. Exactly. New things are happening for you. New things are happening. You're cutting through the BS. The Seven of Wands, you're taking action. Shoot, you on defense. You don't have time for this crap. You're starting something that's new for you. It inspires you. And it's going to bring you fortune. It is a new journey for you that's going to bring you fortune. This new journey is bringing you fortune because you're seeing things differently. You know what? It reminds me, and I just heard Atlanta. So it reminds me of when, and then we have the Five of Rods, and this is perfect. Why that story popped up. It reminds me of when I had a decision to make to move to one state or another. Now, the state that Spirit was telling me to move to was a bit harder to get to, but it had very lucrative benefits for me, okay? But it was a little bit difficult to get to. It cost a whole lot more to get to, okay? The other state, also beneficial, not as beneficial than where Spirit was telling me to go, but it was easy. It was way easier. And I had family there and everything. So the place I am now, no family is around. The place I wanted to go to, there was family around, so I would have had help. but it wasn't showing my faith, okay? And Spirit said, yeah, you'll be successful in this place, but that's not where I told you to go, where you'll be more successful. So I was about to shoot my own self in the foot because I didn't see the benefits. I only saw what I had. Like presently, I had family in this place. It could be so much easier. No family here, it'd be harder. So this is telling me that whatever this new thing is for you, it is going to be kind of like a fight to get there, like a mental type of thing to where you have to take action and going in that right spot. And you're seeing things differently now. You're seeing things for what they are, but it's also going to be a bit difficult because it's not something that you normally would do. It's not something that you're used to. See, in my family, we were not used to moving where there wasn't someone else because it was all about safety. We were all taught that as kids. It's all about safety, being around people you know and trust. So it was funny because all of the kids of that generation that were taught that, we all live in different states. There's no family anywhere. We have to visit each other in that state if we want to see each other. We have no family in those states, in the states we live in at all. And it was a bit difficult for all of us at first. We were like calling each other all the time. And that's what I sense and hear. Like whatever this new thing is going to be a fight for you because it's something different, but it's very lucrative. Wheel of Fortune. It's something that you're gonna you're gonna have to fight for it, and you're gonna have to stand your ground on it. Okay, so we have the Five of Rods. I don't feel like you'll be battling anyone but yourself. And you may have to battle people in your family who are saying, no, don't make this move, or don't do this, or don't do that. Or it could be friends, it could be anybody that you're fighting, or it could just be yourself you're fighting on this new journey. But this new journey does have fortune attached to it. Whatever that fortune may be for you, it's attached to it. Ace of Cups, new beginning. It's going to be somewhere where you can create. The Nine of Cups is right here. It's going to be somewhere where you can create that new fortunate beginning for you. The Nine of Cups, happy. Oh my gosh. I ended up seeing the Ten of Cups. It popped. It was like it said something to me. I know it was because of the way that I can't find it now. I know that it was in there. It was talking to me. So you're ending up from the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups, a happy home life. Like when you have a relationship with Spirit, you know when Spirit is talking to you and what Spirit is saying. Sometimes you have questions, but this time it was so clear. I saw the Ten of Cups big time. And the Three of Swords is right here, and this is not a heartbreak from anybody. This is just basically you're having to do things that will hurt. Because I'm going to tell you something. When I moved to the state that I reside in, we kind of cried a bit because we were so lonely sometimes because we couldn't just drive down the street to see family, or we couldn't drive to the next city over. So that's what I'm feeling with that. Not that it's a third party or anything like that. It's just going to be really, really hard for you. Then we have the High Priestess. We have the Two of Swords and the Five of Swords. And this just basically reiterates what I'm saying about the decision that you have to make. You're going to have to make this decision, and you're going to have to fight through this decision. And then you have the High Priestess here. You're going to have to listen to Spirit. That's why this story is coming to me. This journey for you is very fortunate. It is so fortunate. You're going to have to make the decision to cry your way through it. That's what it is. Listen to Spirit, cry your way through it, and get your fortune. That's it. It's like, that's the advice. That's the advice. All right, Aquarius. I'm going to leave that right there. I am really feeling this thing. And this is so relatable to me, and I am not an Aquarius. I believe that is barely, if in my chart, it's barely in me. But I feel this, and I see why Spirit gave it to me to give it to you. This is a very fortune-filled journey for you at this time. It takes you seeing things differently than what you've seen before. It takes you staying wise enough to listen to Spirit. You may not be able to tell anyone. The blinds, this is crazy. You can't even see who you can tell. That means you can't tell anybody. This is a very fortunate journey for you. This is a new journey. This is you seeing things differently. This is you getting what you've never had and probably what your family hasn't even seen in their family. And Spirit is guiding you the whole way. The universe is definitely on your side. Spirit is on your side. Just get you some tissue, okay? On top of all of this, get you some tissue and go ahead and take that step. Keep the faith and take that step, okay? All right, Aquarius. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more messages to come from Spirit. Bye.